All right, man. We got DJ Head. Pause. That sounds crazy. Which is Kendrick Lamar's DJ, right? Affiliate of TDE. He's going to speak on, the whole Pusha T and did Drake really have something to do with pushing back the album because Kendrick was on there. So he's just going to give his opinions and his thought of the situation. Let's get it.
Some meetings and did some things.
You got some exclusive tracks?
I did get an exclusive track. Shout out to a friend of the family who reached out and was like, yo, I'm going to send you. Well, basically, I got a random text and the record was in my text message. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, what is this? That person, new record. I'm like, okay, so I'm listening to it and I'm like, is that Pusha T talking crazy? And I was like, so I had to call the person like, yo, and it's like, yo, green light, you good, do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, are you sure? So yeah, you and Funk Flex are the only people in the country with the record.
Ooh.
What? Yeah, Flex just went on the radio with it. So whatever you want to do whatever you want to do, but just don't put out the full version because we're gonna drop, the full version tomorrow in the video and whatnot. And I'm like, so do whatever you want to do. It's all good. We ain't tripping. All right. So I came to the radio station and got on the air. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you're a DJ. You've been DJing for quite a while, and I know you're used to getting exclusives.
Yes.
But how did it feel to get a Pusha T or a Clips exclusive?
Record. Yeah. So Be It was like. To be honest, I haven't gotten an exclusive record like before everybody else in the country in a long time.
What was the last one?
The last one was probably record that I helped make. You know what I'm saying? Like it might have been like
so they had this
like a YG record or it was probably the record with Jay-Z and Nipsey. It was called What It Feels Like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I co-produced on that.
I remember when you broke that.
Yeah, so when that happened, that was like that was one of the times where I had the song before everybody because I worked on the song.
Yeah. I remember that back and forth you had on Twitter too that day.
Yeah, I remember that too.
May shaking her ass. You remember? Chad, if you remember, let us know.
Yeah, so that was probably the last one, but this one was different though because obviously everybody's anticipating the Clips record.
Right.
And people gonna say glazing or whatever, but I really enjoy this unadulterated, unfiltered version of Pusha T because he's been holding back a lot over the last 4 years.
I think this is proper glazing though,
because a lot of people don't know, and I have permission to speak on these things. So let's just put it out there.
We get into it.
We're gonna get to it. The Clips have been a victim of certain things that happen in the record label system. There are individuals who probably were signed to the same label or parent label who wanted to hear the Clips records before they came out, just to make sure that the Clips were not talking about this person on their records. Because that's allegedly, because that's the speculation. I mean, because that's the case. Oh, you might be talking about me on your album. I need to hear everything that they're about to put out. It's like, how does that even work? That's like us getting on the radio and Swaggy C need to hear everything we talk about before we talk on the radio.
Because we might
talk about Swaggy C. We fuck with you, Swaggy. It ain't.
It's just an example.
It's an example. But I'm just saying, to me, that's crazy. Because think about, have you ever heard of an artist that is on a label wanting to hear your music before you put it out? They don't have nothing to do with them. That's crazy to me.
Does said person have a lawsuit against UMG right now?
It's possible. Yeah, okay. It's possible.
Drake? Allegedly.
But I love the fact that Pusha T is not holding anything back at this point. It's like, yeah, that's true. Shout out to Steven Victor too, their manager, who basically let the cat out of the bag. Like, yeah, we had to spend 7 figures to get out this deal with Def Jam.
Right.
And I just like this approach to. I saw a lot of people talking about this is a rollout, and he's dissing Travis Scott because of the rollout, and they're talking about Def Jam because of the rollout, and they talking about The Boy because it's a rollout, or this is just what's happening to them in their career.
But so what? Like, so what? Yeah. And I hate when the music just gets so political. Like, just fucking rap. So what if he might be talking about you on his album? Go talk about him on yours. Yeah. Like, I just seen a clip of Pusha T and Malice talking to Ebro.
Yeah.
And Pusha says, I feel him. I felt it through my bones. Can you feel stuff through your bones? No. I felt it through my veins.
No.
I felt it through my chest.
You can say that the chest is a region because there's nerve endings, but bones don't have nerve endings.
Where can I really feel it at to where it goes through my whole body, like from the toe all the way to
muscles? You could do muscles.
I felt it in my muscles.
Yeah, soft tissues, or epidermis.
I felt it through my epidermis. He said, I hate rappers who don't rap.
Yeah, that was just like a spray of just.
Yeah, because it's like, what are we doing? And in that clip, he's referencing the Travis Scott thing. So he tells the story how Travis Scott comes into the studio. He plays a song, or he plays the project, but the Drake verse is not on the project, or it's not on that song. But outside of that, great record. Production is amazing.
Shout out to Pharrell.
The production is amazing. The music video is amazing. And just physically, the clips look good. Like, like their pen is aging backwards, and then they're physically aging. I mean, they pen age forward, and then they age backwards. It's not. They don't sound like no old niggas rapping. Like, it sounds like it's clips, but it's with the times.
You know what I just thought about? Most of the people that I know of that I can think of off the top of my head in music from Virginia don't look their age. The Clips, Pharrell, Timbaland, Missy.
You think it's the water?
I don't know. Maybe they're closer to the equator.
Let me see what the basketball team look like.
Ain't no basketball team in Virginia.
Oh, they don't have one? What they got?
Music, nigga.
Football?
What you? Let me see what the basketball team
I'm
looks
trying
like.
to see
in
what the
glasses.
niggas looking like. 'Cause the Clips look good.
Yeah.
They look amazing. Like, they don't look older. Like you said earlier, it looked like they've been on CMOS.
They for sure been on CMOS or something. I know, like, how Pharrell looks right now in 2025, he actually looks younger than he did 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy.
These niggas is Asian backwards.
How you think they do it?
I don't know. Maybe no drama. Maybe minding their business.
I don't think there's no drama.
Clips, they're peaceful people.
I mean,
until somebody pokes.
until somebody, yeah.
Pharrell minds his business.
Pharrell don't bother nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Missy don't bother nobody.
What's the saying? You mind your business, you live longer.
Mind your business, drink water. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm really excited for this Clips record. Thank you to the family friend for the record. And thank you to the Clips for the blessing. Thank you to the whole team for allowing me that opportunity. I actually divulged this, which I probably shouldn't, but when I was coming up, I remember coming up, I'm a radio baby. I grew up listening to the radio. I always wanted to be on the radio. I always praised the radio DJs for like getting records and music early. And I always wanted to be that person. And I looked at people like Fun Flex who would drop bombs on records. Like, I got this record ain't out yet. I got it. He dropping the bombs. So to be in that class where it's like y'all the only two with a record in the country right now, it was like, wow, that was kind of crazy for me. I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to the Clips. That album is coming in, boy.
I can't wait.
Another thing too on the Travis Scott thing. Where Pusha T he has talked about it a few times actually. They did a GQ article where in the GQ magazine, a GQ article, they were talking about, the record and whatnot for So Be It, and how everybody thought that Pusha T was talking about Ye when he made the Calabasas reference.
I did see some reports of that.
Yeah.
Even on the post that they collabed with you, that Genius collabed with you on.
Yeah. So they thought not everybody, but people thought that Pusha T was taking shots at Ye, and Pusha T took it upon. He was like, no, I was on my Travis. just so y'all know, like.
Oh, same family.
Same thing. Yeah, same family or whatnot. But I thought what was interesting to me about it was when he pointed out the fact that how he ended up taking those shots, and it was like, well, Travis pulled up, interrupted our studio session. He was on some weird shit. Then he played us the album, didn't play us the record where Oh Boy was dissing us, and they were talking shit about us. Didn't play us that. He played us everything else. Didn't play us that record, and then the record came out the next day, and it's like, yo, like, what's this about? And so I related to that because I have been out of pocket in studio sessions before by divulging too much information to the artist by saying, hey, bro, I don't fuck with your music. But I've done that where it came off as disrespectful, but I did that because I never want to come off as like being like that. Where I'm in the studio with you the day before, I hear all your music, then you hear me on the radio saying I don't like your music the next day. I never want to be like that. So I really related to that, what Push was saying.
How do you navigate that?
All right, so there we go, man. We got DJ Head speaking on, the whole Clips and Drake situation and the whole Clips and Travis Scott situation. Of course, people are saying that Drake was allegedly one of the people that had heard of the song of Kendrick Lamar and the Clips, and he didn't like it, so he told the label, nah, y'all gotta make them change this. There's no way I'm gonna be on the label and y'all gonna allow Pusha T, which somebody I had a back and forth with, collab with someone that is destroying me right now. Ain't no way that I'm gonna allow that. So if anything, that would be beneficial to UMG, especially about this lawsuit, because it seems like UMG has done things to protect Drake. So like this lawsuit is just really stupid. But y'all leave a comment down below, man. We got DJ Head speaking on the Pusha T, Drake, and Travis Scott situations. I'm about to hit, man. Peace.